This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake it, body.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust on y'all.
You ever been so drunk you got pulled over by a cop and before he could get out his car, you just got out your car and went and sat in the back of his car? Oh my God, how did you know? I'm so glad you came to get me. So I was about to kill a whole bunch of people, I promise you.
That's love. That's the comedic stylings of the one and only Finesse Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, Sway.
What up, Finesse?
That's love, bro. I ain't heard that in 10 years.
Yeah,
That's
man.
my first ever TV appearance that wasn't BET. You heard the watered down type of.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Did the check came on time? Or?
Oh, what? That's what I ain't never been back to BET since I did that show. I was like, man, white people, they give you a room and they fly you in and
Give you a room. BET give you a room, man. I gotta.
Yeah, they give you the green room with 50 other dudes.
Damn,
All y'all
son.
sitting in there. What?
You can network.
Hey, Finesse.
Yes.
I got a
Who is
show.
that?
I got a show. That's Tracy G right over there. That's Tracy G. You know Heather. I
Yeah,
got
I
a show I'm producing over at BET now called One Shot, man. It's a part of
And
the
you
whole.
gonna get one check too. But go ahead. No, I'm just messing with you. Go ahead.
Damn.
This is my
just
first
making-
time really doing something, partnering up with BET, and we're gonna
Okay.
be finding new artists in the whole nine. So I think it's a whole new thing from when you was there. Maybe it was just you though.
No, they got a new new regime over there. Deborah Lee is on point, legit.
Yeah.
You see what she's done with the entire network and the award shows and what's my man's name? I'm
Stephen Hill.
Stephen
Yep, Stephen Hill, man,
and
yeah.
Jesse Collins and BET is on one right now. They just winning the game and just crossing over and stars like Kevin Hart and everybody and it's different. You talking to me as an old school Comic View veteran from 1996.
Comic
View, baby.
Wow.
Comic View.
But see, Comic View led you to SNL.
Only brother to do that. Only homie to start in Southwest Atlanta in the SWATs, get up there on Comic View, and then all of a sudden get an opportunity
To SNL.
to audition for SNL and get the job.
And get the job. And then SNL leads you to Roadies.
It's a new show, Sway.
Yes.
On Showtime coming out this Sunday.
That's
Yes.
dope.
Cameron Crowe from Jerry Maguire, Almost Famous. If you old school, Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Damn.
Like, this dude's a legend. He was writing for Rolling Stone since he was 15.
Wow.
He'd been interviewing David Bowie and Bruce Springsteen when they had demo tapes.
Damn.
So J.J. Abrams came to this guy in 2003, my first year on SNL, and told him, hey, you should do a TV show about your life and how you traveled with these rock bands. And, we should produce it and make it happen. And Cameron said, okay. 13 years later, while I'm at SNL doing God knows what, trying to keep my job, they talking about a show that I'm on 13 years later because they finally got around to doing it because they so busy because white people stay busy.
Damn.
They stay busy.
Wow. 13 years later, and people be tripping if they can't get up here in two weeks.
Right.
What?
13 years later, man.
Remember last time I was here, there was a group that didn't show up, and when we rode them so hard,
Oh, man.
we were like, fire yourself. I don't know who that group was.
I don't want to say.
Yeah, but
All right.
that was
Hey,
funny.
but the last time we saw each other was at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Sway, you be everywhere, dude.
Yeah, you be everywhere.
I know I be everywhere. I'm a under the radar celebrity. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I get to places where I need to go, where I have business, but I just don't show up at the BET Awards if I ain't in the third row. On a hookup.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
You need to plug.
Yeah, I need to network and I need to be there. But if somebody's like, yo, I got tickets, where are they? In the balcony. I don't need to be there.
You ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. So I stay home, a lot of times. But like Super Bowl, ESPN brought me in, fancy hotel, game tickets. All I had to do was work for 10 hours. That was a good trade-off.
Damn, 10 hours. Wow.
Stretched out over 3 days. No, I do a lot of corporate events and stuff like that, and my comedy stylings are so versatile because I go from urban to, corporate and all that other stuff. And then my acting game is just on one right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm killing it, dog. I'm losing out to the Lorenz Tates and all of them and the Laz Alonsos but I'm in the room, and when I'm done, people are like, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And see, here's another thing about the acting game. A lot of black projects, they have their favorite black actors and actresses, and sometimes we see the same people a lot.
True.
But sometimes you can win a job in a white room because they just need a black person.
Yeah.
So they don't necessarily.
different.
Yeah. So it's a combination of being good and can we afford you.
Okay.
So when they be like, yo, that was nice, Finesse. I mean, wow. And I'm like, who y'all looking at? And they're like, Morris Chestnut. I'm like, I'll be 10,000 less than him.
So you cutting them off at the
Hey.
ankles with no shame.
No shame.
You're the
No.
first person to admit that too.
You know what though? Nobody never talks numbers. All you can do, and I say this for anybody out there that's in the game trying to act or whatever. Whatever is for you is for you. So if you out there backstabbing, or if you out there talking ill on people or whatever, it all gets back. You don't. These white people who are in control of a lot of shows, and black people who are in control. Why I can't say white people?
No, you can say whatever you want. I just love it how you go. That's
Very direct.
But we're all friends.
Yeah.
And it's about relationships. It's not about color. So sometimes you can mess up and say the wrong thing in front of somebody, and they call that person and say, "Hey, your boy was here. He said blah blah blah." And then you never know why somebody stopped messing with you because you was talking crazy in the room.
Yeah, so it pays basically not to talk crazy in the room.
It just pays to be on your game and just be talented, and whatever happened.
You're
know what I'm
very,
saying?
very versatile, man. You do a lot of impersonations, right?
No, I don't. You always say that to me every time I
Because
come here.
I know
You know
you
the only one I do is Morgan Freeman. That's the only one I do.
That's the only one.
That's your pot of gold.
That's my That's my
it?
meal ticket.
But you never tried other ones?
Yeah, I tried.
Which ones you tried that you thought you almost had?
I like Barack. I like how Barack had that decorum where because that's the difference between Barack and Trump.
Okay.
Like Trump sensitive. He get on Twitter. He do rants like Kanye and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You talk about him in his rally. He'd be like, "Get him out of here," and punch him in the face. Stuff like that.
Yeah, he does
So
say
Barack,
that. Yeah.
he keep that finger and he tuck it in, and he just say, "Sir, not true, not true, not today." And that's my Barack. That's all I got. That's
you
my
killed
Barack.
that kid.
That's it. Not true.
He should hear DB's
Not
Bernie
today.
Sanders.
Oh, let's get Barack and Bernie to talk.
Yeah.
DB, you gotta.
He does Bernie. Let's do it.
Go get Bernie for me.
I'm not giving up on this race.
Actually, no, that's not Bernie. That's
that
like
was-
country Bernie. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't where I was.
That was Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
Throw the damn towel.
Throw the towel.
Come on, DB. Take two, DB.
Never mind. We got Celebrity Wire up next. Fuck out of here with that
He
shit.
look like me when it's time to rap.
Yeah, I know.
Drop some bars.
I'm over here listening to some other shit, and then all of a sudden I hear Bernie Sanders.
Finesse Mitchell is here. 888
I am Bernie Sanders, and I want to say that Sway in the Morning is the #1 show, and I like this show, and it should be free to everybody. So if you're on Sirius, Sway in the Morning should be free, because that is the #1 show.
Bernie Sanders, ladies and gentlemen. There you go.
That's how you do it.
He just showed you how to do you.
Yo, DB.
DB. You ain't go Bernie
Battle,
battle?
DB.
Some Bernie battle. I'm good. All right. Call us. Finesse Mitchell is here. Celebrity Wire up next.
Yeah, more ugly details about Nick Young and Iggy Azalea's breakup.
Shade 45.
Feeling good, man, I'm feeling good.
Finesse and then I jump.
In my hood, woke up in my hood. Nigga, I wish you would. Feeling good, yeah, I'm feeling good. Finesse and then I drip.
We got Finesse Mitchell here right now, ladies and gentlemen. New Showtime show is called Roadies.
Sunday,
Debuting Sunday, and
10 p.m. after Ray Donovan on Showtime.
Wow.
and it's kind of an insight on what you were saying, Finesse, your favorite band's life on the road from a real life perspective of somebody who's done it, right?
Right. So if your favorite band is Beyonce and her whole crew that she travels with, or it's Taylor Swift, or it's Bruce Springsteen, there are a group of people, usually about 50, who make sure that show goes off without a hitch.
Yeah.
Because the only time you do see them is if something go wrong. You see somebody climbing up in the rafters trying to fix a light, I mean, that light ain't on.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, somebody talking in the mic and you can't hear them. All of a sudden you see people scrambling in the middle of the concert at the sound booth.
That's
And
what Roadies
that's
is about.
That's what Roadies is about. We make sure that
cool.
show
That's
goes
something interesting.
perfect.
It's a lot of fucking, like, you know, with the Roadies.
It's a lot of sex, man. I ain't gonna even lie. The first scene of the very first episode, Luke Wilson is getting it in, and he's the tour manager, and he's like the head of our whole crew. So everybody knows Luke Wilson from what's the one with Will Ferrell where they was in school?
Old school.
Old school.
Yeah. The Wilson brothers.
The Wilson brothers. Well, Luke Wilson is the one with the good nose. The other dude got that messed up nose.
Owen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How you get that much work with your? Never mind. Anyway.
Yeah, man.
So Luke Wilson, he's dope. Great actor. Carla Gugino. You supposed to reel me in, Sway.
But you did it. You did it.
I reel myself in. Carla
edit that
Gugino from San Andreas with the Rock,
Uh-huh.
and she was an entourage. She played the agent.
Yeah, the beautiful one.
We had her on the show.
So
Yeah, we had her on the
beautiful.
show before, man. We just stared at her. We didn't even interview her, dude.
She's so sweet.
For
dude.
30 minutes, she couldn't do nothing either because we had her allotted for 30 minutes. We just stared at her.
Didn't ask her nothing.
What you want to ask
She's
her?
amazing. She's a man. Let me tell you something. When we was talking about big leagues off the air, when she came onto the show, it was her first day, and she was replacing another cast member, but it was her first day, and she said, "Hey, Finesse, you want to run lines with me?" And I was like, "Okay, cool." And so, 3 pages of dialogue. You know, I saw her read it to herself, and then she gave me the script, the 3 pages, and then she said, "Okay, go." So I read the first line, and then she was just like, boom, 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 boom. 3 pages. She didn't miss a word. She didn't miss a the. She didn't miss an and. She didn't miss a comma, a pause, a break. And then after it was over, I was like, I gotta get my shit together. I got 3 lines, and I've been practicing all damn month. And you just ran off 3 pages of dialogue, you know, in like 2 minutes. And I know they just, you know, gave her the script.
Yeah.
So it's some really talented people out there combined with the beauty, and she's just that total package. So we're happy to have her on the show. My OG, triple OG, Ron White from the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Rich dude, nice dude, great dude, funny as hell. He's a matriarch on our show, a patriarch. I mean, he does great work. And then we got MGK from Cleveland, Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, he
didn't
was
even know he was an actor.
Yeah, he was telling me about it.
He killing it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a huge fan of his music, huge fan of his creativity, and now a huge fan of his acting because he holds it down.
Wonder loves him. Yeah, we just saw him at Soundset in Minnesota, and he was telling us about this show, Roadies, and you tell it way better than he does, but now it all came together.
Man, I was at the Super Bowl party, and J. Cole. I was sitting with his management, his group,
Ibrahim
or whatever,
and
everybody but Jay.
Yeah.
And we was on this balcony, and we was chilling and relaxing and getting in our mode and stuff. And they started talking about what it takes to get Jay's show set up, and they started bickering with each other about who's responsible for what and who messed up last city. And I'm sitting up there taking it all in because I played a tour accountant. So this dude was like, well, whatever y'all gonna do, y'all better make sure them numbers add up because we can't do what we did last city. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like a fly on the wall, and I say, yo, dude, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I start taping a show next month, and it's about this.
Yeah.
It's about this very life. You guys right here, not J. Cole. It's about you guys right here making sure J. Cole shine. It was like, oh, word, what's it called? So I started getting into it, but it made me realize that, yo, this is a big world.
Yeah.
It's a huge world. Everybody's kind of a roadie.
Everybody is.
And we deal with the drugs, the groupies, the kids from other mamas. I mean, everybody who shows up at the show. All the roadies got to scramble to handle their job. We got a specific job. So Cameron Crowe tells a brilliant story, man. I can't wait for everybody to see Showtime.
Sunday on Showtime, the Unsung Heroes. I mean, hang out for this quick celebrity wire.
Hey, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't got nowhere to go.
Finesse Mitchell is here. You got something at the Improv, too, coming up Saturday, June 25th on Melrose Ave in Los Angeles. Finesse Mitchell and friends. The Hollywood Improv, famous.
Yes, bro.
Famous. The Improv is one of those stages that you dream to get on. Show starts at 8 p.m. June 25th. Go to finessemitchell.tv. If you're on the West Coast, you're going to be there. Go to finessemitchell.tv and get your tickets. All right, great. Lord Sear just walked in, too. Tracy G, what do you got, man? Lord Sear, get on the mic, man. Get on the mic, Lord Sear. Go to work early.
Okay, so anyway, Selma Blair, we're just going to stop at a really embarrassing chapter in her life, which we read about yesterday. And this was when she was on a flight from Cancun heading back to L.A. She decided to pour herself a glass of wine and then to top it off with some pills. So she ended up going crazy, screaming stuff like, he burns my private parts, he beats me, he's going to kill me. And 24 hours later, she's left to explain herself. So she hollers at Vanity Fair. She puts out this statement. She says, I made a big mistake yesterday. After a lovely trip with my son and his dad, I mixed alcohol with medication, and that caused me to black out. Because remember, she had to be taken off the plane via a stretcher. She said, I'm a flawed human who makes mistakes, and she said her only saving grace is the fact that her son was asleep with headphones while this all went down.
Yo, Finesse, you ever get drunk and
I got fired as soon as I did it.
Did you really?
Let me hear what you was gonna say.
Well, if you ever got drunk and got yourself in trouble by something you said while drunk.
All the time. The first time I got divorced, and then the second time I got fired from SNL. Then the next time,
What?
Just,
hell was you
these
saying?
are jokes, people.
Oh,
These
I
are
thought you
jokes.
were- Damn, all right, cool. Next story.
Okay. So we learned that Iggy Azalea and Nick Young, their engagement is over. And then yesterday we saw how Iggy, she had the gift she gave Nick Young, which was a 1962 Impala. It was getting towed from their home. Well, it looks like Iggy was the one that's leaving their crib where they used to live together. And the deal is she's going to keep the car, and she gave back the engagement ring.
So she kept what?
That's by
They
law,
swapped.
What do you mean?
though. She has to give back the ring.
Yeah,
That's
that part of
in
California,
you have
a lot
to
of
give
states.
back the ring. Like,
Right.
you have to give back the ring.
If
That's
there's
by law.
contemplation of
and then the
marriage.
fact that they weren't married, and with the car, it's he can't really keep it. So
Whoever name is in, keep the
Yeah.
car, right?
So yeah,
All right.
that's
Hey,
pretty
get back
fair.
the ring, get your life back,
Keep it moving.
right?
I don't
Boom.
think rappers or entertainers and athletes should hook up. It just ain't gonna last.
If you don't think, why not? You think you should date somebody that's not in a
You
profession?
gotta have a, let me go in my relationship mode. You gotta have an unequal balance in your relationship. Meaning, if somebody's super, super famous, somebody has to be super, super not, but super, super understanding of that career, and you respect each other and you just go with it. One Laker and one pop star, it ain't gonna
work.
never mesh.
Usher and Tamika didn't work though.
No, it's not. Well, that's
Tamika
because
was
Tamika's
fake.
always, she thinks she's in that life too. I mean, she is, but there's a difference between somebody saying, hey, I understand your celebrityism as long as you respect my love and support for what you do.
Okay.
And sometimes two celebrities can't get on that same plane because they both have egos and they both are like, you got to respect what I do. Well, you got to respect what I do. And then she going to be like, well, I just did a European tour. And he like, but I'm on the Lakers. She going to be like, but you ain't started in 5 games. And he like, oh, why you got to say that? and then all of a sudden you take the car back.
Finesse Mitchell, man. Thank you, Tracy G, for that
Yeah,
Celebrity Wire. Wow, Jack Wagner from General Hospital just walked in here.
Was that him?
That's what that was.
I thought that was him.
Yeah, man.
I was about to say, my mama love you, dude. But I ain't know. But,
Damn, damn.
That's
What the
him.
hell was that about? Finesse, thank you for coming by, man. Don't forget, he'll be at the Improv on the 25th.
Yeah, Saturday. Everybody ain't going to go to the BET Experience. This is a grown folks show. If you ain't going to go down there and see 2 Chainz and them, I understand. Come see me at the Improv, 8 p.m. Saturday night at the Improv, FinesseMitchell.com for tickets.
All right, and watch Roadies on Sunday.
Sunday,
Showtime.
10 p.m. New show. Your boy Finesse got another job, new check, and
Yeah.
all is good. My daughter's a year and a half. I want to give a shout out to El Boogie and my wife Idris. Love y'all very much.
Oh, that was nice. That was sweet. That's the sweet side of Finesse. All right, we want to thank DJ Dundee for coming by.
Dundee.
Our Rise and Shine artist, Casper Neilvest from South Africa, came in here and made an impact.
Absolutely.
What he do? He rapped?
Yeah, he rapped,
He didn't
man.
ask me to rap.
Huh? I didn't ask you to rap?
You know I have bars.
No, next time.
Next time.
All right, cool. And then tomorrow's show, we got Elle Fanning coming by. We got Sean Porter coming by. He's going to be fighting Keith Thurman this Saturday. And who else we got coming by, Kelly?
We have an actor from Free State of Jones. He is also from, I can't pronounce his name.
Mahershala Ali.
All right.
Mahashaha Ali.
Damn, man. Shit.
Mahashaha Ali.
A for effort, Kels.
Tracy, how can they reach you?
Twitter, Instagram, at It's Tracy G, ITS Terry ACYG, and She'sBeatingTheBeast.com.
Hit me up. I'm at the Happy Hour WHB on Instagram and Twitter. Citizens, we had a great show all week. If you missed any of it, go to SiriusXM.com/on-demand.
And
Finesse.
hit me up. I'm at Finesse Mitchell on Twitter, the Finesse Mitchell on Snapchat, and Finesse Mitchell on Instagram, and FinesseMitchell.com for all my tour dates. Orlando, July 14th through the 17th at the Improv, and this Saturday.
Bernie Sanders at Bernie Sanders on Twitter.
No, that was good. That ain't an ant to me.
Was that his Bernie Sanders way?
I
Was
am
that
OQ on
That was
Instagram.
good.
I am OQ on Instagram. I'm at Real Sway on Twitter and Instagram. Sway Calloway
Nah, that was good.
on Facebook, Snapchat, live video. Yeah, I don't know, man. Look me up, all right? Until
Sway,
tomorrow.
you killing it. You doing it. Congratulations to you and your show. I watch it. I watch it online. All my friends watch it. And so many people come up to me in the streets and no matter what city and say, hey, I saw you on Sway, man. I love that. And I'm like, oh, man, thank you. And I just want to let you know that you get love in them streets, dog.
Thank you, man. That's all love, man. Finesse Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen, we have nothing left to say.
It's Sway in the morning, only
on Shade 45.